Diaz Gunners Collective. Back at it, you already know. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. And another one. Here goes another one. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like a motherfucking ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like a motherfucking smack at it. Ba-ya, orale, ba-ya, orale, ba. As you can tell by that thumbnail right there. Happy Thanksgiving, gente. And thanks to the Vato for giving Kelpy a whole motherfucking right hook and an uppercut, right? Now trip out. It went down on no jumper. And look, there's a lot of answers and questions to be asked and answers for those questions. Why? Why was this allowed to happen? Now I understand men get frustrated. When someone wants someone's headpiece, it's on and cracking. But young Kelpy, pobrecito young Kelpy. For those of you that don't know who young Kelpy is, he's a young wannabe pimp. I said wannabe. He wants to be one, right? He proclaims to be a pimp. He was first interviewed on Soft White Underbelly, kind of blew up off Soft White Underbelly and continues to try to get his name buzzing, cousin. And he went on No Jumper maybe about a month ago with Sharp. Sharp checked the dog shit out of him, made him take his rabbit skin fucking jacket off, made Mary shed the little lamb, and all kinds of shit went down. And I felt, and I did a video on it, and a lot of people felt that Sharp was a little bit out of line, punking him. There are some people that believe Sharp, being a real PI at one point in time, was in the right and was justified to do what he did. But I looked at it as the brother just punking the little white guy. I've seen it many a times before. Vatos get punked, they get played out of pocket. And it's just an unfortunate situation. The guy is the victim. He can't defend himself. Vatos get automatically on predator mode. It's predator prey. They see young Kelpy as prey. Why this guy continues to keep going on these channels and getting fucking clowned on, laughed at, spit on, beat up, it boggles my mind. Menudo style, direct fashion, but he did. So I guess he went on No Jumper with Adam and this other guy, and I guess this guy has issues with Kelpy, has some type of issues, and Kelpy's playing that role, man, that PI role. He's talking what he's talking, he's saying what he's saying. He thinks he's in the circle. Now, let me tell you about the circle. What's straight up? Kelpy, Spencer, Latira, you're not ever going to be in the circle. These gentlemen see him as carne, meat, someone they could prey on, someone they could violate, someone that they could clown on and make fun of. And when he likes to fucking voice his opinion, or if he wants to say something about it, they're going to do exactly what happened to him yesterday. He got the tiger uppercut, a couple right hands, a couple left hands. Walter thought he was Marvelous Marvin Hagler, Hitman and all that, and did bad things to him. Now, of course, Kelpy got hands put on him, allegedly. Or it's right there on camera. He got beat up from the feet up. But it happens. Taking an L ain't a bad thing, but continuously taking an L becomes redundant. It's like, hey, man, you know what? Kelpy, stop already. You're not going to be famous, bro. Now you done got your whole shit cracked. But I don't know, 1090J got pistol whipped the shit. Now look at him. So maybe that's going to help him catapult his career. People are going to feel sorry for him. People feel sorry for victims. In this case, who do I side with? Okay, I've never liked wannabes. People that want to be something that they're not. Never be ashamed of what you are. Proud to be brown, stand tall and hard. Right? I've always been told, Too Short told me, be proud of what you are. Kelpy, if you're a young white guy from the suburbs, suburban it on, homes. Get your Suburban Commando on. Stop trying to portray this image of ghetto gangster, pimp, PI, fucking out there in the streets really getting it. Because if you're not that, real ones will check your chin. They will test your merit. They will fucking put you to the limit. They will push you to the limit on you. They'll put you through the test. Well, definitely last night, he got his whole fucking jawbone socked over. Thanksgiving, right on Thanksgiving Eve. Hey, thanks for giving us a show. Thanks for giving him a broken jaw. Thanks for giving him a fractured hairline. Thanks for giving us something to talk about, right? But also thanks for giving us a world to live in, man, where we can say, look, this is the type of shit that goes on every day. I don't know what to say. One thing I do know is that it just becomes a repeatable thing. What's going to happen now? Kelpy's going to go on another channel, and people are going to see this already, and they're either going to do two things. Either they're going to feel sorry for him, hey, man, that shit wasn't supposed to happen. It would have never happened on my watch. Or they're going to beat the shit out of him, too. This guy is going to become the YouTube punching bag because he puts himself in that situation. Now, this wasn't a setup. This wasn't fake. This was real. If you look at Adam, orale pinche Adam 20, scariest motherfucking guy in America. This guy jumped up out the seat like that. He jumped up out the seat. He did this, and the guy wasn't even swinging on him, and he ran for cover and security. AD would have just been like, bitch, hit that motherfucker. I already know how it is, right? That's how he would have been. It shows you how much Adam protects his people that go on his channel. When people check in, when people go to your channel and they go to your platform to speak on whatever you brought them there to speak on, interviews or whatever the case may be, tell a story, they're supposed to be comfortable, taken care of. You know, I'm sure when American Cholo does, he caters to people, brings them in. Hey, what kind of drinks do you like? Yes, hey, do you like the little shrimp with the bacon and shit? You know what I mean? Jalapeno poppers, I got them. We'll put them in the oven right now. You know, I'm sure he looks out for his people, and I'm not saying that to be funny. I'm saying that's righteous. That's what you're supposed to do as a grown man, as a gracious host. When you host someone to come to your platform, they're supposed to be protected. Your security is not only supposed to protect you, Adam. They're supposed to protect everybody there. Okay, in this case, men will be men. Hey, fucking words go back and forth. People get agitated. Hey, take flight. Get off where you're mad at. I understand that. I come from that philosophy. I'm a 90s baby. Orale, get off where you're mad at. But at the same time, you need to also understand that that man was supposed to be protected. It seems like everybody is picking on young Kelpy. Am I going to back young Kelpy up? Absolutely in this situation. Okay? I believe Adam put him in that situation. I believe Adam didn't protect that man the way he was supposed to. I believe the guy who got off could have chose a better time, could have got off where he was mad at after, pulled him to the side, Kelpy, can I get at you? No, man, I get the fuck over here, bitch, right? And then fucking handled his business off camera. Instead, they wanted to defame this man, belittle him, spit on him, break his whole fucking eye socket out, just do bad things to him, and they continuously do that. You know, Sharp verbally lashed him, clowned him in front of his mother, in front of other individuals. There was two guys going in on him at one time. You know what I mean? No, weirdos, not like that. And then now you have this guy beating up Kelpy. Now, it's a very unfortunate situation that this has to happen. But I've seen incidences where people take advantage of the young white guy. Now, I say white guy to say that orderly woods, sprinkle them in. I'm not picking on the woods because there's some down-ass white boys. Whole lot of them, right? But we're going to just take the little young white guy, for instance. The victim in this one. Because that's what Kelpy absolutely is, right? I remember one time, I was just telling the story the other day, trip out. There's a young white guy, man, and he was at this fucking, the BART station. I don't know if you guys know what the BART is. It's the subway in the Bay Area. And I'm hanging out on the platform of the BART. It's where that movie Fruitvale Station was filmed, and, you know, the incident happened there. I'm actually at one of those stations, and I'm chilling, and there's this guy, and he actually has two, can I say this? Can I say it? He has 2 ounces of hash on him, right? And there's these two brothers right there, and he's talking to him and whatever, right? And they're like, hey, let us look at that shit, right? So he's like, all right, right? So he fucking hands it to him, and I'm looking at him, and I'm not with them, but I'm looking at him from the sideline, you stupid ass baboso, right? Dudes are looking at him, he's like, yeah, my bus is gonna come, or my train's gonna come, can I get my shit? They're like, no, we're gonna go ahead and keep that, young white guy. He was like, what? Yeah, we're gonna keep that. You know what I mean? On power, we gonna keep that. Say it with your chest, right? And he's like, to what degree of keeping it? They're like, the wind's blowing, bitch, the best degree, right? They jump on their train and get someone. He's there sad, right? So I start talking to him. I'm like, what's up, bro? Why you go out like that? You know what I mean? He's like, man, they were big, bro. I was like, man, fuck all that, bro. You know what I mean? What you want to do, right? What you need your backup or what? He said, why didn't you say no when they were here? I said, because, you know, the way I work is, you know what I mean? I was like, but look, really, you know what I mean? I got you, bro. Well, I mean, what you want to do, right? He said, I'll fly even tripping. Look what I got. And he had a little hang, right? I said, well, why didn't you use that? You know, I'm not promoting using that, but I'm just saying, why didn't you use that? He said, nah, man, it ain't that serious. I ain't tripping, bro. I got 1,500 on me, man. I'll just go get some more. Oh, you do you? The wind's about to blow, right? So I said, hey, I can get you some. He said, yeah. I said, come on, man, jump on, right? I'm already, my antennas are going, I'm already on it, right? So as soon as we get to walking, man, I take him down this path. I'm a cold motherfucker, huh? I shouldn't even be saying that. They're going to rest my ass. I take him on the path, and I'm like, hey, trip out, bro. Let me see that thing you had. That motherfucker's bad, bro. Where'd you get that? Oh, it's just a little 25, man. Ain't nothing. Yeah, let me see that one time right before your mind. I'm going to go and need that 1,500. What? I'm going to need that 1,500. Okay, thanks for giving me that. That was Thanksgiving that day. I will say this. I seen him as a victim. After seeing him ridiculed, belittled, and punked by these two brothers, I decided that for no other reason, I should go ahead and get mine too. In the beginning, I was like, I feel sorry for him. That's a bad situation. Gunner, you're a dirtbag for that one. But then I went into, hey, I'm a fucking broke Northaniel mode, right? And I said, I need that. Well, guy, can't stop, won't stop, right? And I snatched this shit up, and I got to stepping for the cause. I was out of there, right? Now that definitely, I say that to say this. I kind of see these two incidents, the one with Kelpy getting beat up and that coinciding. The reason being is that it was just it's a young guy that thinks he's something he's not, or trying to portray like he's in the game, that's going to continuously be victimized. Okay? No jumper platform is becoming the place, I guess, where you can do whatever. You know, I know Adam has tried to break away from that stigma, you know, that one stigma where they got robbed and people were coming in, and he's got people in and out and riffraff hanging around. And he tried to get a little bit more professional with it. He should. He's got all the money, right? He tried to get real professional with it. And what happens? In the end, I'm going to tell you what happens, gente. People like Kelpy come under that feel like they could voice their opinion, feel like they could say what they need to say, and they get beat up on. Now, I understand this individual that beat him up was waiting on him, was ready already, and didn't like him. So this was a confrontational situation already, as it was. But it's an unfortunate situation. Again, I don't place blame on Kelpy for being the knack and the baboso he is. You can't help that. When motherfuckers are how they are, they're just going to continue to be like that. Despensa. You could try to tell them as many times, hey, bro, shut the fuck up. Why? Okay. Right? And then they keep talking. And then you have to do it again. And then the other guy, man, who's really maybe possibly from the streets, who ain't about that fucking nonsense and bullshit, already knows this bottle's prey. There's victim, it's written all over his face. He don't have to say your word, right? He don't have to say a word. He's a rude boy. It's written all over his face. He's a fucking victim. He's a VI, not a PI, right? And this bottle aggressively is going to push the issue till Kelpy says something out the side of his neck so he could close his neck bone, right? Neck bones, chitlins, and all that. We trying to have all that for Thanksgiving. All right, macaroni and cheese. And the motherfucker over here, Adam, instead of preventing it and getting in the middle, hey, this is my platform. It's my partner. I'm going to cry if I want to. And separating the two individuals and be like, hey, bro, it's not going to go that route. Not here. We're going to keep it professional. You know what I mean? We're going to carry ourselves with class and professionalism. This is my motherfucker. The only one who's going to jump off is me because this is no jumper. Don't jump. You know what I mean? Nope. Adam did this. And that motherfucker was out of there. Now, I'm not trying to clown you, Adam, if you see this. But I am. That was some of the most offensive, defensive shit I ever seen. Offensively, he looked like he wanted to get involved. Defensively, I ain't never seen a motherfucker so scared in my life. Anyways, I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was funny. If you haven't tapped into No Jumper, make sure you guys tap in, give him his love and his respect, and go over there and watch young Kelpy get the shit beat out of him. It happens, you know. With that being said, gente, I don't know what to tell you other than Kelpy needs to stay the fuck off YouTube. Needs to stay the fuck away from social media if he values his eye socket. Because he was doing this. You know, he was catching those rights, lefts, right, left, you're toothless. Then they say, goddamn, they ruthless. Everywhere he goes, they say, damn, young Kelpy be fucking up the program. Now he's running like he don't care. We don't just say no, we're too busy saying yeah about drinking straight out the 8 bottle. Do I look like a motherfucking bro? Already, NWA. I started getting into it. Anyways, you already know what it is. I wanted to say, with that being said, happy Thanksgiving to all the hits out there. Happy Thanksgiving to all the real ones. I hope you have a blessed day with your family. And if you watch that, at least you're going to laugh, man. Unfortunate in this situation, I have to say, pobrecito Kelpy, man. He didn't deserve that. But he got his ass beat. With that being said, I hope that you move with a purpose. I hope that you get everything that you want coming to you. Remember, at the end of the day, it's all about struggling and striving for your family. Only you can do it, especially on a day like this Thanksgiving. Give to people, man. It's a great thing. I gave some change to Obama yesterday. He was happy than a motherfucker. Cigarette to another vato. He was happy than a motherfucker. He said, you got a cigarette? I said, no, but watch. I went and bought one for him and gave it to him. Boom. Booyah. And it'd be like that. If you like this, hit that like and subscribe with a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears this crown. I'm going to continue to struggle and strive for what I truly believe in. And that's the coming together of all people. You already know what it is, man. I got to bring you some of the most exclusive content. This motherfucking Kelpy got his ass whipped. I seen that one coming. Hey, from a mile away. Adam seen it coming too and ran. Oh, scary ass Adam 22. Hey, Gunner, you want to be on my platform? You want to get Kelpied? Bang, bang.